Hi and welcome to Daerik's Dojo. So today we're going to be using a word generator to find a theme to base our scene on. So we're going to use this one. It's called random, whoops, that's not the website I wanted to show. Random word generator. Hold on, there you go. Now there's only one detail. Some of the words may be inappropriate or make zero sense, and in those cases I will reroll the words. But if I can make any sense or imagine a 3D scene, we're gonna use those for our project. Alright? Also, I did this before, the random word challenge number 1, and I was limiting myself to 15 minutes per theme. But in this case, I'm only gonna use a stopwatch to see how long it takes me to complete it. And if I get a little lazy, like if I don't have that time limit ticking down. So yeah, let's roll the die. Magnitude impact, that's an easy one. Some sort of crater or meteor. Alright. So you can see the word up there. And the stopwatch, I'm gonna start in 1 second. I want to turn on the screencast first. There you go. Okay, so magnitude impact. Let's look online for some meteor references. Oh, I see the problem. Because I have two tabs open, and one is for research and the other is the theme. Okay, so meteor. Yeah, that's the image I had in mind, with a smaller rock. So I'm gonna have to sculpt some sort of random space rock and have some sort of ground for that. Some sort of ground. Okay, I got an idea. So first, I've done this before. You can extract a height map of a, oh, not a Google Maps, but there's a website where you can extract the height map of a place on Earth, and I took a few kilometers of somewhere in Alaska. Now, how do I bring it in? I think I have to use a plane. Let's scale it up a notch. Possibly subdivided it a few times, and then use the displacement modifier. Okay, I just need to find that texture. I think it's on my desktop, so let me just not show what I have over there, just in case. Something called Alaska, I think. No, I moved the folder somewhere else. Question is where? I'm losing time because of that. Images. Or maybe I just deleted. Well, I guess I can show you guys how to do it. I don't remember the website. Height. No. Yeah, let me find a website, then I'll switch to it. Show you guys the link, and if I remember, I'll post it on the video later. Where is it? The work. No. Terrain.party, I think that's the one. Yeah. So this is the website, terrain.party. And now we need to find somewhere to create a crater, use it as our ground. So I'd prefer if it was kind of flat. So Greenland might be a good place. Where else is kind of flat? There's just a desert. I don't want it anywhere near cities. Russia might have some places. Brazil doesn't. The Netherlands. A good spot too. Oops. Here's Germany, and it should be around here, Netherlands. Now, I lived for a year in Groningen over here, and I remember it being pretty flat. So, yeah, let's use somewhere around here. I think I have to move the thing. I can't really create it over here. I have to drag and drop that little square over there. Netherlands. Then I'm gonna get a black and white image, a height map. Alright, perhaps near the sea here. If I remember correctly, there's some sort of limit to how big your square can be. Something like that. Now, I believe I just click over here. What do you want to call this area? I don't know. Bolsward. Bolsward. Netherlands. Okay. Yeah, now I save it somewhere. I'm gonna create a photo for that real quick. Thankfully, I'm not using a timer, it's a stopwatch. Textures and global height maps. I could just call it terrain party. And I can remember the website they used. Yeah, there you go. Let's go back to Blender now. Fine. It comes in a zip, so I need to go there real quick and extract it. It's gonna take a second. Terrain party. There you go. Awesome. Now open textures. Let's show the previews. What? It's just black. Hold on. Maybe it failed because it was too big of an area. Oh, it's not just black. It's very, very subtle. But it's not pure black. So what we're gonna use is the merged one. That barely counts, come on. We can subdivide it again, I guess. Get more details. I don't know, it's not doing it for me. And I'm not sure why it is bringing it down as it goes. I think there was something I had to do, and it didn't involve the displacement map. I think I had to create a texture and use that image as a bump. So yeah, doesn't really matter. Terrain. Use a bump. Connect to the displacement. We might even be able to use the normal. Here it is, and then when you look at it, yeah, you can see the details there. But this guy is not doing anything. Oh, it's going into the strength, has to go into height. Yeah, there you go. Now if we look at it, there's some kind of terrain there. And there was something else. I think it had to be linear. Non-color data, yes. I think that maybe clip. I don't think that makes a difference. Distance doesn't change anything. Look at the string 5. Yeah, there's not much displacement going on. I really don't remember now what I had to do. I might have to go and find that video I used. Let's try the displacement again. Why does it go down? Perhaps it's because it's just too flat. Hold on. Oh, that was the detail. You just have to set the medieval to 0. And then, yeah. So that part's supposed to be other, or anyway, I don't really like the section we chose, so let's find somewhere else, some other place. Let's take somewhere random in Greenland. That's just simply flat. That's not gonna work. But near the border here, might. It's a little mountainous, so let's try and pick somewhere like here. Yeah. Greenland. Same thing. We're just gonna change the image we're using. Here and they should have changed. There you go. Yeah, that's more like it. Make the meteor fall right over there. Let's set this to smooth. Better. Leave it as one. Yes. Let's just experiment a little bit, see if you can make it feel a little better. Just going on the Zend. If I reversed it, it's not bad. Really not that bad. Those spikes over there are bothering me. No, nothing can do, I guess. Let's do the meteor. So let's start with a sphere, I guess. Isolate it. Make it smooth. Do we need to apply a multi-res? I'm not sure. I go into sculpt mode. And first, let's change the shape a little bit. I need to disable symmetry. Where does it stay? Here, symmetry. Mouse. No. Just gonna grab some random spots, try and a little more random, and then do some real sculpting to look like a meteor. I feel like reducing it a little more natural rather than okay, that should be good. Now, where do I mark it to be smooth? I don't remember where it was. I had to click something. No. That won't do it. Yeah, I don't remember where it was. There was something I could click that made it smooth. Smooth stroke? No. And it was specific for sculpting. Not here. Anyway, that's fine. Now let's do some smoothing. I think it's shift, yeah. Alt F? No. Control F. How do I control the strength? Was shift F? Yeah. Just smooth it out. I just want the shape. This. The shape of a random rock. Okay, good. I really want it to be smooth. I'm gonna Google it. Screw it. Blenders 2.8. Sculpting smooth. That's not my question. Blender sculpting, smooth shading. Yeah, no. Hey, root Matior. Dang. Blender, smooth shading, wall sculpting. There you go. That's my question. Way, pressing space bar. Or flat. Yeah. Doesn't answer it. I was able to have it smooth shaded while sculpting. Problem. Instead look for flat. Smooth. That doesn't. Why is it breaking? Every time I change it, it breaks. I'll go back to smooth. Oh boy. Anyway, the blob. We'll hold Ctrl to make. That's not the one. There's an inflate one, right? Yeah. I have to keep moving my. That's not what I want. So blob, then string. Equator. Switch up with holes, and then we're gonna do some smoothing. Right. There's a flatten too, right? Saw them before. Wait, no. Weird. Let's try that again. That's good. Now this side is a little too smooth. Alright. That's great. No, that destroys the shape too much. And that works. Let's not worry too much about it. Okay, so that's our rock. We apply. Yeah. Like that. Now we need to fix whatever is happening here. How do I select only those weird edges? So there's several. Hold on, I got a better idea. Effects. Alright. That's not gonna work. Right. So, another strategy. You can go back into scope mode and do some smoothing. Hello? Why is it not letting me sculpt? Oh no. The stream has stopped. Got restarted now. Hold up. And where do I set it to be in topo? Gosh, I really don't remember anything about sculpting. It is my weak spot. It's just selecting the brush. Listed, save changes. Otherwise, but I don't understand if I just create a sphere. I was able to go into sculpt mode, start messing with it, right? When it freezes when I do that. Didn't change how it looks. Weird, you never really had to have a multi-res modifier to sculpt. Now you do. Or I'm just missing something. There isn't even a sculpting tab here. There should be one. Sculpting. it is letting me. Oh, that's what. Go back to the default. Isolate sphere. So that's what it was. And over here somewhere, I can set it to be smooth. Yeah. So that's what it was. I just need to turn on the topo. All right. That here. Topo. Yeah, the one right there. Let's fix that stuff. Something is up. Okay, smoothing fixed it. And over here too. Now, of course, doing it like this is gonna ruin the mesh. Not so much, but still. A little bit. Thankfully, we don't really. But we do need the topo for any kind of sculpting without the what's called the multi-res modifier. There is a random node, I think. Simplify. Huh. Making the topology. Simplify the topology, see? Wow. Depends on my view? It does. Okay. That's not good. Depending on how close I am, the more or less detail I get. A very rough rock. That's good. Can I do a unsubdivide? I can't. What if I detriangulate and then do the unsubdivide? Yeah. Do it again. It doesn't work anymore. That's fine. Now I just need some kind of rock texture for you. Let's see what I get. Rock. Space. No. Nice. Rock. It's gonna work. Here's the color. Control Shift D. On color data. Don't know how many I'm gonna need. Just color, then roughness, and then normal. I could also use the occlusion map. Gotta set it to multiply. Just make sure I know what I'm doing. Oh, right. I can't use UV. Like generated. Maybe object. Let's try generate again. Works better. And the occlusion doesn't give me much. And there's a little bit here and there. Yeah, but not much else. There's roughness, and there's the normal. Perfect. Yeah. That's a little bit too glossy. I don't know what's happening with the roughness. Yeah, it's more black than white for some reason. So let's use a RGB curve. Make this thing more white than black. Fact. Better yet, let's use a color ramp. And instead of having, I can leave it as black on the base, but bring this guy closer. And that's not gonna work. Gotta change this into like 0.4 is the minimum. Good. Let's try the RGB curves again. Oops. That should do it. Better. If I make the normal map stronger. Kind of weird. So. Alright, so there's our meteor. It's gonna be rushing down. I can this direction. I can make a fire. Let me create a plane just so I can tell where he's going to hit. There you go. Now for the fire, I got something else. Over at Blender Nation, a guy shared a procedurally generated fire shader, and I got it. You just create like a cube and there's fire inside. It's crazy. I think it's in a bot. Burn. This guy. I believe it only works on cycles, but if we render it, there's fire. Let's isolate these two, figure out a way to join them together somehow. How does that look? Yeah, that's crazy. Nice. It's a little too big, but the effect is there. Perfect. A little too thick on the sides. I can make it even. It's an exaggeration. Here you go. Nice. There's our meteor falling over here. Now this place doesn't have a texture, and I can't really give it one. What can I? If I grab the height map I used, I'm gonna have white and black and some gray. I can probably use it to mix a stone texture for the mountains and the grass texture for the plains. Let's see how that goes. And so there's black, white on the rest, perfect. So now I need to get also it's using UV for some reason. Generator doesn't do a better job. Does the same. Like, okay, now I need to find some plains or grass texture. Ground, soil, no. This is 0. Potato leaf. Huh. Grass. That's a little too simple. I need something more earthy. Where would I have that? Virtual shade? There. Okay, so I'm gonna use 2 of those. These 2 non-colored data. And also this guy has to be non-colored data. It's worse. It doesn't make a difference. Alright. Weird how it changes. I'm gonna leave it at color just because I have darker tones over there. It's not what you're supposed to do. Okay, so that was this guy. And now I need the roughness. And finally the normal. As long as on the plane there it's looking okay. I need to increase the scale quite a bit, but separately. So I'm gonna take those over here, duplicate them, and connect this guy here. Let's try 5. That works. And I might want to, let's just, you know, make them small. Easy to control. And another one of you, sorry, Control Shift D. Wait. Control Shift D. There you go. And connect to. But this guy is gonna use. Sorry, the first one has to use the specular. DO, I mean. Then set this to multiply. Overlay also works. And 1. Looks a little better. Okay, so that's 1. Now we take all of those and duplicate. And now we need to find the stone texture, the mountains. Shared textures, no. Pixel furnace, nope. Okay. Nothing there. I doubt you have something. Concrete. It's not the same, but might work. the heavy ground. I think so. Nah, too man-made. PBR might have one. Cratered rock, that would be better for the meteor. I might change it. Limestone. Limestone could work. Let's try limestone. This one, color. You have to be the albedo, and you have to be the AO. Now the roughness. And finally, the normal map. There you go. Let's see how that looks. Just the mountains are what matter now. Looks alright, but I thought you would have some color, that's why. Yeah. Not the best. Indeed. But hey, what can you do? I mixed the two and used this guy as the factor. And what do we get? A nice mountain range, sort of. Let's see if we can switcheroo this guy. Now, where did we see that? That was Flip VR, I think. Yeah. We didn't walk. Creating rock roughness, I think. No, this is the albedo. This is the AO. This is the roughness. And this is the normal. There you go. Yeah, it doesn't look too much better. Doesn't make much of a difference. What if I set it to window? It's gonna look weird, but that's worse. Let's leave it at generated. I could do some more stuff and make it look even better, but I think that's fine as is. Let's bring on a camera. I haven't saved, have I? This would be an environment, and the theme is magnitude impact. Yeah, so it took me an hour to make this. Not a good time. What's happening there? Oh, I need to bring it closer. Perfect. I was going to change the background to be space, but that doesn't make any sense. Okay, camera. Oh, it is behind something weird. Can I can apply this guy. And then just very sneakily delete those over here. That's still not enough. Yeah, something like that. Let's see. Yep. And then if I change the HDRI to something that makes sense. It's a mountain range, so any sort of sky. This guy. Nice. It's not properly lit, but hey. Now on the Blender Discord, we host a competition every week with a random theme, well not too random. And few people participate sometimes, like on niche themes, we're gonna get like 2 entries. So I feel like people are afraid of expressing their first ideas, or they think it'll be too hard, but hey, it just took me 1 hour to make this and we give people a week to do so. So let's now select a new theme. Let's stop the stopwatch, reset it, open a new file, and I'm just gonna, just so I don't have to switch windows, I'm gonna click the generate random words here, and you guys can see attract lid. So something like a makeup thingy. I have no idea what the name is. It's not very helpful. Not like a pretty lid. It's not very interesting. Depends too much on texture, so I'm gonna re-roll this. Visible hemisphere. Hemisphere is Like the equator line? I don't remember what the hemisphere is. The timelines. Oh no. Yeah, the equator line divides the hemispheres. Okay. But visible hemisphere, so like a space picture. Okay, that's easy. I just saw I have textures ready for that, so let's start the timer and do so. We're gonna need a sphere to represent the Earth, and of course we need to, you know, Earth is not perfectly spherical. It is kind of flattened on the poles. Now, does this already have... Oh no, I hate when I do that. Does this already have a UV map? Yes. And a good one at that. We can use it as is. Create a new texture. I just need to find... I think it was 3D Wolf. Space, Earth. Yeah. So, it's a lot of masks. It's the albedo. Let's do a preview while I set it up. Yep. That looks like Earth to me. And there's Brazil. Now the water is not properly set. That's probably why they gave us those masks. What else do we have? Clouds, a normal map. Depth. Light. A lot of textures. Let's incorporate the clouds. We're gonna have to mix these two somehow. And probably not a simple mix, although that seems to work fine. If I do multiply, is just not gonna work. And doesn't even make sense. An overlay might. Perhaps the mix is what I'm looking for. Oh, I see, it's because they are inverted as usual. Overlay, no. So the screen was working pretty decently. Yeah. Awesome. Now let's grab the normal map. On color data, let's even move it down here. Okay, you can see the effect. Let's try and find the wall of China. So here's China. Oh, the clouds are on top of it, I think. Yeah, I don't know the exact location. I think it's over here. Okay, now the problem with that is that the sky is above the ground. So the correct way of using the sky is to... I might do it. I'm gonna do it. Is to take the Earth, duplicate it, expand just one, so I have two spheres. Now this second one is gonna use a new instance that doesn't have this shitty normal map. It only has... Do I even need this? I don't. I need diffuse shader and the transparent one. And we mix the two using that texture as the factor. And the result is this. A complete failure. But why? Let's see. So that's the diffuse. There is black and white. If I said transparent, that's what should happen. So are they inverted? It doesn't look like, otherwise the white would be... Well, they were inverted. I think I made it too big, so let's bring it down. Like over here. Now it seems to be duplicating because of this guy. I see the problem. I see. If I set this to non-colored data, maybe it works better. Let's see. It does. Much better. And now the sky is not affected by the normal map. It's just glooming over the continents. Great. What else do we have? We had a lights texture with the dark side. So displacement, well, the normal map makes it irrelevant. Ocean depth, This is over here. Mix and 0.5. Yeah, because it's white on the continents. So maybe multiply? No. Let me just hide the clouds for now. So I can see what I'm doing. Lighten. I want to turn black into white and leave whatever has color untouched. Oh, dodge. No. Add might do it now. divide. Because black doesn't do anything. God damn it. Value? Huh! It became blue. Something? Weird. That's not the effect I'm looking for. Maybe if I change the order, then try doing the thing. Multiply doesn't work. Darken. Nope. Color. It's the same effect. It's not what I want. Because this alone looks super good. See? Clamp. If none of those work, yeah, I don't think anyone will. Whoa. So reverse this kind of works. Soft light. Doesn't look like it added anything. It did. Very slightly. Let's do an RGB mix. That guy with some blue. Okay, that's good. So this has to be used as a mask. Of course. Such an idiot. Okay, that should do the job. Or maybe not. Or they inverted somehow. Yeah, yes they were. God damn it, the stream stopped again. It's the third time. Could be even more. You know, that blue is not gonna cut it. Oh. And do like multiply. That should do it. Okay, the only problem is it's not doing anything. And this by itself has a very visible effect over there. But when I use that to mix, then all the white spots they use that map instead. So what do I do? I know. I just have to use the other texture they gave me. Oops. Which is where this guy, Earth's Ocean. There you go. How does that look? Much better. But still, I want it to be part of the normal map as well. We're gonna do a mix RGB. I don't really have to do it, I just have to go over there. No! And this guy over here. Haha. Okay, maybe not so drastically. Let's see what this is resulting on. Looks bluish for some reason. I just want to add things. No, maybe the difference. Why does one has the color and the other no? Doesn't make any sense. This doesn't have color. This doesn't have color. Both are non-colored data anyway. Oh. Right. A normal map. I forgot. Never mind. There's a bump node exactly for that reason. So you can take that normal and you can take that height and you can go over there and be happily ever after. So that's why it looks so weird. Come on. Oh, okay, chill. The strength is too big. Now it looks flat shaded. And not because of anyone's fault. Now this is what it's supposed to look like, right? No, it's not. Let's do the following then. I'm gonna use the bump node only for the height. I'm gonna take the normal map here and I'm gonna mix the two. For a final normal map. Yeah. I'm gonna make this guy especially strong. Okay, so now I can see the effect. Still a little too weak. Let's go with 10 then. Okay, that's enough. Yep. I might have exaggerated a bit. Because this is a row of mountains in Chile. That should be way higher than anything else. And over here, and where is that? Here's Sao Paulo. I don't know. So maybe, I don't know, 7.5. One of the two. Oh, anyway, I can unhide the clouds. And there's one more texture we have, that is the lights. I'm not sure if it is that good to have it. It is that important, but hey. Earth lights. Let's just see what that looks like. What? So the Earth lights include the sky. That's oh no, well, that's oh, I'm just a dum dum. Okay, that's pretty. Nice shed. So because everything is black except for those yellow spots, I should be able to mask it in somehow. Over here. Let's see if I mask it in with this guy. Whoa. And this is using a mix node, and all I want is like an overlay percent. Excuse me. Got one on top of that one. Alright, a black overlay doesn't work. The multiply might... No, it's gonna multiply by 0, so it's gonna be 0, yeah. There is a divide right here. I can't divide by 0, damn. What should I use? Color? The only color spots are the lights, so that might work. Or not. Difference? I don't think so. Ah, kinda did. In a very poor way, but it kinda works. So difference is our first option. Let's try linear light. Nope. Add might do it. Yes. Yeah, that's what we needed. Then we unhide the atmosphere. And there you go. Planet Earth. Nice and shiny. Let's change... Let me save this before I lose the whole... Okay, so it's not an object, but it's kinda not of an environment too. I'm gonna say it's an environment. Let's call it Planet Earth. Took me 30 minutes to make Earth, huh? Now where's the world? Come on. This doesn't look right for the North Pole. I mean, Antarctica is like this, but the North Pole to be empty. There is. So it is. Here. open it. Does that look the same to you? No, it's missing the glacier here. Weird. It's not a perfect Earth. I need a nice texture on top of that. But anyway, planet Earth should be useful for future projects. I think the atmosphere here is getting a little washed out. So let's do a color ramp here. And go to 0.5. It doesn't look white to me. No. Why does it not look white? Roughness 0 now. Is this? It is. So what's the... Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. Yeah, it's just increasing the number of nodes. So Control Delete. Maybe if I set this to like 0.5. Ooh, I have an idea. If I give this a color, it's gonna be like an atmosphere. So let's do a bluish tone. No? Am I wrong? No, I wasn't wrong. But yeah. This is really not white. I thought it was white. It is. It's perfectly white. So for some reason it is losing the color. Haha. Can't believe that works. Yeah, we need the shader. Perfect. Okay. Let's select the new theme and get going. Stop the timer. So 35 minutes to make planet Earth. So next theme is Portrait Custody. A mugshot. Simple enough. That's mostly texture work, but I can I could do some fiddling. Let's go. Okay, first of all, I need to find some criminal's face. I think there are some public domains mugshots. I don't know from where. I think it's from Florida. I'm not sure. So, mugshot. That might be. Hold on. That might not be appropriate for some viewers. Yeah, some of these images are a little disgusting, so. I don't know why, but a few of these pictures are from Justin Bieber. I don't think he has been arrested. But when you look for mugshots, Justin Bieber shows up. Oh no, did my stream restart again? No, I think we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. So what do we use? Maybe one of those old timers photo. I don't know what name, but wanted poster. And this one might be alright for people to see. Yeah, the whole Dead or Alive. So let's find a cowboy. To use on a poster. Here. Cowboy criminal. Gangster? What was the name? Michael Jackson. Smooth criminal. About dangerous arms man. Dangerous shooter. Hold on. Can't find the papers. About man in a cowboy hat. I can make the rest. I just need someone to be the dead or alive person. Actually, okay, this could work as a stock photo though. This Speaking of stock photos, why don't I look for stock photos? At Pexels.com. Okay, so man in cowboy hat. This one could work. Haha. Yeah, not many good ones. Look for criminal. Maybe gangster. This one is too obscured. What if I look for... what is the name of their weapon? The 6-shooter. It's a Magnum. Nothing. No. I'm just gonna take anyone. It doesn't really matter now. I'm just gonna take this guy. So gonna make a folder for stock photos. There you go. Okay, 8 minutes just looking for a damn picture. And I make a plane, stretch it up a bit. I don't really know the measurements, and at this point I don't care anymore. Okay, you need a texture. Oops, not what I meant. Image. And let's find a stock photo. There you go. Just gotta make sure. Let's do the following. Hold on. Apply the scale, rotation, and whatever. Then do I. Oops. That might work. So now I just need to leave him in the middle, up there. I would like to take out the background. I don't think that's gonna be possible, but I can try. And then the rest, I'm gonna use this new material. It's gonna be the paper. Okay, so the color like this. And make some cuts here and there. Let me figure out how I'm gonna remove the background. So if I take this same picture and I run it to some RGB curves. I don't really care about colors, so take it all out. Doesn't work. Okay, let's do RGB separate. Hold on. RGB to black and white. Better yet, color ramp. Go. Now, what does this look like? Not the outfit. Okay, so there are more dark tones here than the rest. Yeah, no, his hat is never gonna. His hat is the brightest part. So if that doesn't work, that might actually work in my favor. Like a stylized portrait. Yeah. Now use a mix shader with that guy and the transparent. This is the factor, and this is the no. Whoa. There's no way. What do I do? Yeah, no, there's no way to remove everything. So I might have to make the poster in that color. Just so it mixes better. But then there's this black here. What the black is gonna be? Oh. The black is transparent. That doesn't work. Yeah. And that's because I'm thinking too much. All I have to do is take this guy, pull it out by a millimeter, separate it, make a single face, and everything is just this material. Screw that one. Okay, now I can basically use whatever color I want. If you would show up. Maybe if I invert them again. Then nothing becomes transparent. Hold up. Yeah, but I want that to be black, so let's invert this guy. Come on. This is so weird. That's better. But not inverted in this case. Yes! We got it. Just gotta be patient and try every single option you know. Okay, now there's a bit of a smudge. It's okay. I can even... No, because I need to be transparent, so it doesn't work. Oh, instead of being transparent, I can use another shader that is the paper. And then that's fine. Okay, so now text. Gonna be over there. Wanted. And now we go into here and we find a better font. No, 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 no. Maybe no, no. No. Perhaps. No way. Nope. So there's this one, and with all caps. And this one with not all caps. All caps it is. Wanted. We're gonna paint it black in a second. alive. I really don't think there's any way to get rid of that. Hey, Matthews, what's up? Good to see you. Doesn't even look good. Not that one, this guy. Let's change it into a emissive shader. Still black, maybe a little grayish, just so it's more visible. There you go. And of course, it needs to go down a little bit. Oops. I see, it's just impossible to tell what's happening. I need to bring this guy down a little bit. There you go. And these two as well. That should work. I now need the text for the reward. So let's say in the Old West, dollars used to be way more valuable. So like 5,000 would be like 20,000 nowadays. Something like that. Let's do 10,000 just so it fits a little better. Okay, so that's the basis, and now we need to do some cuts on the poster itself. I have an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work, but if it does, we're golden. Gradient, then radio. Nope. I still don't know what radio gradient texture means. Come on. It's like I'm holding control, but I'm not. It's very well my work. What? Yes. You guys see what I'm doing? 0.3. Gotta make it smaller. Whoops. The fuck? No. It makes it bigger? Oh, it does. Okay, that might be perfect. So now we just use a color ramp to seal the deal. Make it constant. That can be a little leeway there. Okay. And now mix shader. This guy again. But with this as the factor. We get that as a result. Yeah. We could move the texture a little bit. It's on the -X, I believe. That's a little bit too much. -0.05. Almost perfect. -0.03. Perfection. Okay, and now I need to crumble the paper slightly. So for that, we're gonna do 2 subdivisions and then use a randomizer. It's hash, transform and randomize. Perfect. So now the paper is slightly crumpled. And we just make sure it is flat enough. Go, and now I need to make more subdivisions and do a random selection. Triangulate everything, and I want to select random faces, but only on the outside. Let's select the outside. Selection, select random. There was an option for deselect. Maybe that's on me. Oh no. Select. It was select random, and then you could say, I want to deselect. Maybe if I do -50, it doesn't let me. So now it only allows for, that's infuriating. Well, I guess doing it manually is as good as anything. I'm gonna use the knife too. Like a cut there. Cut over there. over there. Then I just want to join these two vertices. Last, and don't worry, I'm gonna fix the topology later. That doesn't do much as far as visual effects. Also, now we're gonna fix the topology just like that. I feel like this guy should be more over here. Nice. And now I just set everything to keep the transform on the base mesh. And there you go. Let's save. I didn't do anything saving. Object wanted portrait across the so wanted poster. And this is what it looks like. I could do some cloth simulation, like painting on a wall and then slide. I would like to add some imperfections to the paper, like some stains or something, dust. I might even have it on already. Let's see. Textures, paper, some notes I wrote. There's this guy. And really, we just need a base color. Looks like the scale is off. Try doing 3 times. No, it's just hard to see. Maybe if I reduce the scale? Really? You really can't see it, can you? I can kinda see it now. Reduce it a little more. It's worse. That's fine. And now the roughness for paper, I think it's 0.8 or 0.7. One or the other. And yeah. Put it like this. Set these two as a vertex group and use cloth simulation. Where do I edit? There. Where do I set the pin group? Hello? Shape. Yeah. Group. And now we just need some wind. And if I play, oh, because the rest doesn't move. And also I would prefer if this had more polygons for the simulation. Now to make the rest follow, it couldn't follow the same way. But I could just bake this texture onto the paper and it would be done, so yeah. Doesn't work properly, but hey, that's fine. Okay, guys, I think that will do it. Let's stop the timer. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching, sticking with me, and lurking if you did. And the stream even stopped on the watch me work, god damn it. I will not stream on Saturday. I got a test I have to do the day, so I won't be able to do it. But next week on Wednesday I will be here, and let's try and have some more fun with 3D, alright? Thank you all, and I'll see you then. Bye.